Hello, and thank you for joining. My name is Misty Corns. Today I'm going to walk you through how to request time off using the new Family First Coronavirus Response Act time off codes. This recording will be most beneficial to full-time and part-time employees who have access to time and attendance and the accruals module. For this recording, I will be using a demo company that has the new user interface enabled, as well as the new user interface dashboard configured. Your specific setup may look slightly different. Once you are logged into the system, if the dashboard is configured, you're able to see your accrual balances on the first screen. You could also click on the accrual balances to start the request feature. For this example, I'm going to actually use the hamburger menu in the top left-hand corner to start the request. Simply click on the hamburger menu, the single person icon, My Time, Time Off, Request. I'm able to display my balances simply by clicking the drop-down here. I can also see my balances in hours. As you can tell, emergency paid sick leave, I have 80 hours. The amount that is accrued will vary depending on full-time or part-time status. If you have questions regarding your balances, please make sure that you do contact your company administrator. As I start this request, I'm going to click the drop-down under Time Off Type. These time offs that are available related to the Coronavirus Response Act have been set up for you. There are specific pay rates tied to these types of requests that are available. You'll want to make sure that you select the correct type of time off based on the type of leave you're taking. If you select the incorrect type of time off, it will affect your pay as well as potential tax filing issues for yourself as well as the company. If you have questions, again, related to the type of time off, or if you don't see an option that seems correct for your particular need, please contact your company administrator. For today's example, I will be using the self-care code. Once I select that code, from here, I'm going to go ahead and start my request. Automatically, the time off code populates. I have a few options in this demo company. For this example, I'm going to select multiple days. I could put in a comment for the reason I'm taking this. And from here, I'm going to just go ahead and select the start date of my leave. The law does state you're not able to use these time offs until April 1st. So no prior date before April 1st can be selected. So we'll start with April 1st, and we're going to say we're going to take the self-care leave for 1 week. Now we're going to go ahead and submit this request. Depending on your company configuration, you may receive errors or you may receive warnings. In this case, this is a warning telling me that I have some of the days I selected are not scheduled days, as well as some scheduling needs. So I'm going to go ahead and submit this request, just knowing that I've received those warnings. So once I've submitted this request, my manager would have received an email to notify them that you have requested this time off. The manager then would have an option to approve or reject this request. And you can see from here that the request is pending because of the little boxes around each day. Once the manager approves the time off, the system will tell you that these particular time offs have been approved. You'll also receive an email related to this. So now going back to my dashboard, once the manager approves the time off, I'm able to see that balance reflected here once that manager does approve that time off. The law does state that you have access to additional hours above and beyond the emergency paid sick leave related to FMLA time. If you feel you need this time, please speak with your company administrator. And that completes the recording for how to request time off using the Coronavirus Response Act time off codes. Stay safe and contact your company administrator for any additional questions. Thank you so much.